Okay, perfect. So last question then. Please, can you describe how schemes for underrepresented writers have helped you?
I've been very fortunate to have had a lot of support at this early stage. So I was accepted into something called the London Writers Award in its inaugural year with my children's book. London Writers Award is run by Spread the Word, and that was a 8-month scheme by which, you know, it was very intensive. It was like weekly meetings in a feedback group with tutors, which then it included many workshops with industry professionals and culminating in meeting many agents one-on-one to discuss the work we had done within the scheme. So that's a fantastic scheme. I think it's in its 4th year now, and I recommend anyone to apply to it. But they're still supporting me actually as a alumni of their of the scheme. It's fantastic. I also had some early support from Penguin, the Penguin WriteNow.
Fantastic, yeah.
2 years ago, when I entered their one with a memoir, a short story that I had done. So I had some feedback from them in terms of how to take that forward. And then more recently, with my children's MG book, I was mentored by a writer called Maisie Chan, who is a British East Asian children's writer. And that was so important because at that particular point of my book, I really needed somebody who would stick with it, read the whole thing from beginning to end, work with me to kind of get it to the next stage. And so Maisie and I worked together for about, I think it was 8 months as well.
Okay, wonderful, yeah.
You know, this is something that she does voluntarily. I didn't pay her, or and that made a huge difference. I think at different stages of your project, obviously you need different types of support.
Yeah.
And I think all those schemes, and they were all things open to people from underrepresented backgrounds.
Right.
I am. And yeah, just as well as the support that I got on the scheme, just being able to be acknowledged and people liking my work and feeling that, you know, it was something that they wanted to get behind, makes such a big difference in terms of confidence and how you view yourself and your work. So yeah, I'm very thankful to have been on those schemes. And
that's wonderful. Thank you very much. I'm very pleased to hear that you managed to get on these schemes and that they've been so useful for you. Yeah. So if somebody were to be trying to get onto a scheme like one of these, where would you recommend them to go or to look, or how would you recommend they apply to stand the best chance of getting onto an underrepresented writers scheme?
I think depending on whereabouts in the country they are, I think different parts, you know, the UK, like say if you're in Scotland, you would apply to like the Scottish branch of, I don't really know. I know there's like a, you know, Scottish Writers Network.
Yes.
So contact them and find out, you know, where they could get information. I'm based in London, so contact Spread the Word. I think it's just important. One of the reasons I found out about all these things is I'm on lots of newsletters and you know, different things on Twitter and social media. And whatever your view is about social media, I think it's really useful for finding out information like this.
Definitely.
Following certain writers, following certain, you know, groups. So yeah, I would just say is just start researching, but research what kind of wherever you are based in the country, find out what the kind of writers network is there, and just start there, and see if they can point you in the right direction. There's a lot. I mean, in the last 5 years, I think there's been a lot of these schemes emerging. They're all quite different. So just find out what would work best for you and the project that you're working on.
Perfect. That's wonderful. Thank you very much. And thank you very much for coming to speak to us today. It's been fantastic.
My pleasure. Thanks for asking me.
Thank you.